Hey everybody, World Coach David here, and trust you're having a great week. Fantastic week this week at Step 5. I just want to go over some of the things of review of Step 5. We didn't actually cover a ton of Step 5. 4 and 5 I really enjoy because we're going through and we're covering great skills, communication skills, connecting skills, and that was no different in Step 5 this week. Really excited to see you guys embracing the role plays, embracing that time of practicing our trade and becoming masters at doing it. Of course, I want to make sure at the very beginning we cover in here, cover the homework at the very end, make sure we have it. And that is, of course, we covered mind share, value of a customer, and 36 to convert, which of course includes the mind share calendar. Those kind of go together. Mind share. Our goal of our database is to have a database, for us to be number one position mind share in the minds of our database. When they think of real estate, do they think of us? What's their blink? When they think of real estate, do they think of us? How quick? And when they think of us, do they think of real estate? Now the question is, what is your database thinking when they think of you? If you're not staying in touch with them, if you're not keeping in touch with them, you're not talking to them, you have no idea how they're positioning you. I mentioned that term, friend zoning them. Are you friend zoning your database? So really going back and analyzing how are you staying in touch. Now, we went in there talking about the value of a customer. We kind of transitioned from mind share to value of a customer. What's the value of one client? I think we can all agree that the value of one client is really limitless. Some of y'all wrote down numbers anywhere from 100,000 over a lifetime or 200,000 in a lifetime. That's the value of one relationship. The value is them doing business with you. The value is them repeat business with you. And the value is those referrals. Every single person in your database has a value of more than just one closing. Are you getting your value from everybody and treating them that way? It's going to have to do with you gaining top of mind awareness of being the agent of choice immediately when they think of real estate, and when they think of you, what do they think of? 36 to convert, of course, in that section we learned about, is a systematic way of making sure that you are top of mind awareness. Is systematic. Now, DTD2 falls into your 36 to convert because the DTD2, do the database 2, is the 2 letters a week. That if you call those 2 letters a week, remove those call biases, then you will make sure you have talked to them 4 times a year. Now, after that, we went into our 6 perspectives, perspective number 4 this week, which is making learning-based the foundation of your action plan. Being learning-based is a big part of our success. It comes after E to P, which means we've had breakdowns, we've had failures, we've failed our way forward, and we're learning how to fail forward, and we're learning from those failures. We call that being learning-based. In here, we also have on your homework of building your growth plan. Your business grows to the extent that you do. If you grow, your business grows. Or as Scott said, as you grow, my world grows to the extent that I do. And so how are you growing yourself? You have that growth plan that you're going to fill out. It's in your book, and it's kind of middle way through your book on step 5. And what are you going to do to grow you? Had somebody text me and ask me different things that can go on there. Anything that is going to grow you. Teaching classes, going to seminars, getting your broker's license, starting a podcast, reading books, whatever it is, your business, how are you going to grow you? And if you grow, your world grows. If you grow, your business grows. Falls under a B, do, achieve. Okay, then we have the trust triangle. Of course, the trust triangle is one of our number one objective is to create trust within our database. You create trust, they're going to do whatever you ask them to. They're going to sign your buyer rep agreement. They're going to sign your commitments. They're going to have no problem. We're going to do that by, of course, speaking in a logical manner. We're going to have that by having empathy, thinking about them, putting ourselves in their shoes and not getting into judgment or defensive. And then, of course, being authentic, which means our authentic self in doing it. Okay. Then we moved into active listening and asking questions. Man, I hope you practice this. Think about all the things you learned from Carrie's video. Man, what a fantastic video. Think about all the things you learned from her in active listening and your internal representations and how to use words. And I heard a lot of you talk about how the word why you didn't realize the impact of that word, and it has a huge impact of getting us defensive. And so Really practice this and practice asking questions, right questions, learn how to ask great, powerful, open-ended questions. And then, of course, we moved into the buyer system and watched fantastic video. One thing I love from that video is how she calls it a buyer strategy session. And so just changing your perspective on that of always moving the buyer forward. Have a plan, have a buyer consultation, have a strategy session, have a system for working with buyers, not just an entrepreneur. Don't just meet with the buyers and ask, what are you looking for? Have a specific agenda in mind and take control of their destiny of helping them find the house of their dreams. Now, our homework, of course, is in here on page 113. Page 113 is your homework normally, as we have every week. We have 100 conversations a week, 20 conversations a day. Of course, we're going to be journaling daily. Role play 4 days with your role play partner. And one of your added homeworks this week is going to be to do the buyer consultation, practice your buyer consultation. We want you to practice that, complete your growth plan. Okay, make sure you bring that to class on step 6. And then, of course, listen to Think Like a CEO podcast with Gary Keller. And in my email, you'll see the one that we're recommending for this week. Of course, you need a redemption. Work with your team on getting a redemption. And remember to reference page 116, where you should have put your goals in there. In page 116, on that column right there, you should have your goals written in for your goals for this week. So, guys, I'm sure you're going to have a great week. I can't wait to get to step 6. We're going to be walking into some new content. We're going to be going into some wealth building. We're going to be thinking bigger, and we're really going to be transitioning our way into thinking wealth and money and what it means to us. So, guys, my name is David, and I'm Bold. I'll see you. See you this week. Bye.